In this video, we dive into the highly anticipated G7 summit and explore the key issues that were discussed. The summit, which was held in June 2021, brought together the leaders of the world's largest economies to discuss global challenges such as COVID-19 recovery, climate change, and international trade. Our expert analysis covers the outcomes and agreements made during the G7 event, including the historic commitment to provide 1 billion COVID-19 vaccine doses to lower-income countries. We also examine the engagement of key leaders, including Joe Biden, Angela Merkel, and Boris Johnson, and the role they played in the summit. Additionally, we discuss the importance of the G7 summit in setting the agenda for the next United Nations Climate Change Conference COP26 to be held in November 2021. This video is essential for anyone who wants to understand the G7 summit and its impact on global affairs. If you're interested in learning about the most pressing international issues that were discussed in the G7 summit, then we highly recommend this video. So, tune in and get an in-depth analysis of the G7 summit and its key issues.
The G7 summit, exploring the key issues. Last week, world leaders gathered in Cornwall for the G7 summit, where they discussed a range of global issues. One of the major topics was the COVID-19 pandemic and how to improve global vaccination efforts. The leaders pledged to donate 1 billion vaccine doses to poorer countries and support the development of vaccine production in these nations. They also discussed climate change and plans to reduce carbon emissions. The G7 committed to reaching net zero emissions by 2050 and halving carbon emissions by 2030. Another important issue was international trade and the post-Brexit relationship between the UK and the EU. The leaders agreed to extend the grace period for trade in Northern Ireland and work towards a negotiated settlement. The G7 leaders discussed China and their concerns regarding human rights abuses in Xinjiang and Hong Kong. They also talked about the need for fair and open trade practices and cybersecurity measures. Overall, the G7 summit addressed a wide range of issues including pandemic response, climate change, international trade, and geopolitical concerns. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.